Hello, hi, everybody. Fable here from the Big Heart Circus. Guess what? We're going to San Jose, and I've got to show you. Oh, sorry, that's a fake thumb. That was dumb. Once again, I gotta let you guys know that I am doing some fundraising so that I can take this big magical circus bus all the way to San Jose and get a crew on here. And we're going to do shows, workshops for indigenous youth who are working through and being benefited through the Black Berets. The Black Berets is an indigenous organization from San Jose. And I met them through ceremony in South Dakota, and they're really wonderful people. They've asked the Big Heart Circus to come and do free shows and a benefit show at the end of the weekend. So it'll be a 2-day event. We'll show up and we're going to do some free shows for the kids and bring some laughter relief. We're going to offer circus workshops like juggling, balancing, clown workshops for the kids. And then we're going to have them involved in opening for a benefit show for the Black Berets, where they're going to be actually bringing in vendors and having us perform in this church where they can sell tickets. So the thing is I'm going to take the bus down to San Jose from Bellingham, Washington. And that is going to cost me a bit of money. Plus, I am also committed to trying to pay for the expenses of the artists who are coming out for the weekend. I have the Gentile Family Circus coming. I have Jonatas coming, a payaso from Brazil who's living in Sausalito area. And I have John DeLine coming. You guys all know some of these folks. And for those of you who I've been involved with in the circus community in San Francisco, these are all familiar faces and names. Anyhow, so we have a really cool crew coming. And here's the thing is, if I could just raise, let's see, another $1,100, then that would be enough for me that's the very bare minimum. I actually was trying to raise more than that, but I'm going to be driving out and I need to have some expenses covered in case there's an emergency. I need to have emergency funds in case a tire blows. So it's going to cost me around probably $500 to $700 to drive to San Jose. And then I've still got to drive back to Bellingham or go to Joshua Tree, which might be my next destination. So with that said, I also plan on feeding the artists and bringing them out from San Francisco Bay Area and LA. So if you guys feel like you want to contribute, the reason why I think this is a project worth contributing to is because, as you may know, many people in the indigenous community have been suffering for a long time as a result of poverty, gang violence, drugs, and also just general racism they've been going through as a result of colonialism and things like this. It's really important that we show our support and be allies for communities like this. I was just spending a month in Brazil where I was working with indigenous communities who were being displaced by agriculture. And I'll tell you, a lot of these communities are reaching out for support, reaching out for help, but people like us often just let it go on the sidelines. Well, when somebody comes to me and says, hey, we want you to work with us and share a little laughter relief and teach some of these kids about opening up their hearts so that they can be receptive to our ways and to the ways of and traditional ways. Well, guess what? I take that pretty seriously, and I take being funny pretty seriously. I also was asked if I could help with doing a benefit for their organization. So any donations that you want to make, if it's a large donation, I can get a write-off for you because they're going to let me use their nonprofit tax ID. So this is really great. So in essence, you guys can make a donation, help me raise the money I need, and guess what? You can just write that off and you can get that money back at the end of the year. So just ask, if you have any questions or anything like that. This is happening very soon at the end of November. And so far I've raised $400 and something on the Facebook account and looking to raise a little bit more here. I think we can do it. I think we will. It's happening. The project is happening. I'm headed that way no matter what. But I really would appreciate any donations that you guys can make. So $5, $10, $100, you know, this is going to do it for us. If each one of my friends gave only $5, and we could bust this campaign out pretty quickly because I have over 2,000 friends on Facebook. So I love you guys, and you know, support indigenous rights, support people who are dealing from marginalization and displacement, and support the Big Heart Circus being able to go out and help. I love you guys, and talk to you soon. Big love from the Big Heart Circus.